Turning now to Storm Watch 12 meteorologist Josh Colbert. We had a really nice day yesterday, and for some, maybe not so great news for others. Pretty good news. Gonna have another nice week ahead.
Yes, it's going to be a lot of those days just kind of strung together in 7 different ways over the next 7 days. So for today, we're going to have another one of those days. Lots of sunshine up in the sky, lots of warm weather. Now this morning, relatively speaking, it's already a pretty warm start. 45 degrees in Grants Pass. We are below freezing in some of our areas over on the east side. 28 degrees for Chemult, 34 degrees for Christmas Valley. Down into the Shasta Valley, we're seeing temperatures in the 40s. Kind of the same thing for the Rogue Valley, and then 50 degrees there along the coast in Brookings. Here's today's hiking planner. And it is looking like a beautiful day to get outside and just take advantage of some of this great weather. You can see that by the time we get to the end of the day, temperatures are going to be pretty close to 70 degrees in our west side valleys. Plenty of sunshine, especially after lunchtime. So that's why the hazard there on the board is for sunburns. Of course, with the UV rays being uninhibited, you want to lather up with the sunscreen. Temperatures today are going to be pretty close to 70 degrees over on the east side. We will surpass 70 degrees in the west side valleys, and we'll be just shy of 60 degrees there along the coast, where wind's going to be a little bit breezy, gusting up to 20 miles per hour potentially. But the big story today is just how beautiful it's going to be. Lots of sunshine, and then overnight it's going to be a very quiet weather night. Will be kind of cold over on the east side, especially in Klamath Falls, 31 degrees there, but we'll be in the 40s for west side valleys, and we'll be in the mid 40s there along the coast. Just because skies will be so clear, maybe we could have a little bit of patchy fog, especially within some of our inland valleys, but the models are not too keen on that idea. Here's your yard work forecast over the next 3 days for Northern California. You can see Tuesday, it's just going to be another gorgeous day. Lots of sunshine. Temperatures getting pretty close to 80 degrees, but we do have this dry storm system. At least it'll be dry for Siskiyou County. It's going to move through on Wednesday, increasing clouds, and then temperatures will drop by about 10 degrees into Thursday. But there's just not a whole lot of rain in the forecast, so I think we're going to have more 3-day forecasts that look like that. And because the rain chances have gone down, you already know what's gone up. Pollen, yes, pollen counts are about to surge once again, really all throughout the entirety of this week, as now the pollen counts have gotten back into that high category. The top allergens continue to be mulberry, walnut, and grasses. So here's your 7-day forecast along the coast. We will have a few chances for rain this morning. We could have a few showers primarily in the early morning hours, and that is a very small chance. The rest of the day will be pretty dry with partly cloudy skies. We have that next storm system moving through on Wednesday. Rain chances look pretty small for that, and then after that we really warm up. Temperatures getting into the mid 60s for the southern Oregon coastline, and then for Siskiyou County, we've already kind of touched on what's going to happen during the middle of this week, but take a look at what happens for this weekend. Temperatures getting back into the 80s. In fact, in the Sayad Valley up towards Happy Camp, we could see temperatures getting into the mid 80s this weekend. And then for the basin, I mean, this is good for outdoor plans, but it starts to make you a little bit concerned now that we're going to have 7 days in a row of dry weather, also some breezy conditions over there. So we're going to keep a very close eye on that when it comes to fire danger. And then for the mountains, it doesn't really look like we're going to do much to add to the snowpack over the next 7 days. So it does look like the snowpack will dwindle down quite significantly. And then for the Rogue Valley, we will have a very pleasant week. The only day where we could potentially have any wet weather would be Wednesday, but then other than that, very dry and very warm.
And then hot this weekend, 81. Is that the first time we're getting into the 80s this year or no?
No, we hit 85 degrees at the beginning of April 5th, I believe, but we're about to make another run for it.
Okay, not great for fire season.
But I see that little smirk on your face.
I can't say that I'm sad. The weather felt so good yesterday. It was nice to just be outside and be able to enjoy the outdoors. And I mean, I don't love it, but I do. I'm conflicted.
It's just one of those things.
It's just one of those things. Thanks, Josh.
Of course.